Hello, this is Jeffrey Fox. I'd like to now talk about search engines, and this lesson will focus on a very short description of search engines. Um, Remember, the World Wide Web was first started in 91 with Tim Berners-Lee at CERN, who actually invented it to support the collaboration needed for particle physics. It's one of probably the most important byproduct of particle physics. Had nothing to do with physics. It had to do with the fact that it was doing worldwide collaboration, and so they wanted a really elegant way of supporting that, and so they invented HTML and hyperlinks and things like that. Then the first generation of search engines, such as the system called Excite, which I remember, and Archie, which I don't quite so much remember, and that was basic information retrieval. They just took the technologies from information retrieval. Then there came another generation, of which Google is the most famous, because it actually had a clever exploitation of the link structure, which gave far more accurate results. When its returns, the relevance was much higher. And here's some sort of timeline. 94, I remember Yahoo. Yahoo was really good. They had a bunch of people cataloging the web. This was the original hierarchical categories, divided the world by topics. Each topic was divided into subtopics and subtopics into subtopics, and people just added web pages to that. I don't know when that disappeared. That was still active certainly until around 2000. And I say the first generation of searches, of which Alta Vista was very important. Inkme from Brewer at UC Berkeley was one, and Lycos. These used information retrieval, the TF, IDF, which were mentioned later, Boolean queries adapted to HTML. Google introduced ranking using links and anchors and click-through. Then after that, we added all sorts of interesting enhancements, spell checking, suggestions, lots of sources. There we have Ask and Yahoo and Google, Bing. And then we added total optimization, so that the people who advertised made lots of money. Topic analysis, that's Google News, came in this next generation. Social search was obviously very important. So that's a little history of the various generations. Of course, this is very young, 94 as being a catalog, and then 95 to 2000 being the serious search engines. That's right, that's not so long ago, less than 20 years ago.